Hmm. Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to another exciting episode of Channel X, the only show on Thursdays that starts the weekend early. I am your host, Tom Dog 247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Oh, baby, all right. So, yeah, we got pretty good. Got a laid back show today because, I didn't really think of anything. There was nothing really going on. I'm kind of sad about that. I am sad about that. There we go. Some air in here just for a little bit because, strangely enough, it is cold outside. We're almost near the end of May, and it's it's cold. It's like 43 degrees outside. So yeah. So yeah, looking at the the what you saw on this, yeah, I'm not making any jokes or anything like that. April Fools is all done with and everything. I never didn't get a chance to do anything. But however, there that was like not centered. There we go. Perfect. As all things should be. But no, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We are gonna have a lot of fun here today because yeah, even though you saw the animals at the beginning of the show. Yeah, you're not. I'm not making this up. We're having a laid back show because a friend of mine uh posted a video of her own, and she inspired me to talk about it. But yes, and after doing the searches and everything like that, and doing the videos and looking at the evidence of my own, yes, it is Channel X worthy, and it's right up my alley, and it's something that had I talked about this um when I was doing this show on cable access, I would have been canceled. Like God knows how many times. But yeah, this is a happening. And we're gonna do this. But before we do, we gotta do some shout outs. Because we love shout outs. I love shout outs. So um so yeah. Um I get myself situated here and everything like that. But also chat chat's open too. So, instead of me boring anybody with some talk about animals, feel free to chime in and say hi. Don't be shy. Anywho, um, so yeah, shout outs. Yeah, the Dorkening Podcast Network. Guys, Leo and the gang are doing such amazing work each and every week. But, oh, sorry about that. But doing each and every week with the content that they do and everything. My personal favorites, splash pages, and definitely check out their stuff. Their show is really awesome, and as well as other shows like Retro Redoctopus, and and yeah, you definitely have a good time, and you'll definitely enjoy everybody doing what they do best, is that's entertaining you each and every week. So go to the Dorkin Podcast Network that you see on YouTube or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, and you'll be able to and they'll take you to the right place. Also, big shout out to Carrie, Raz, and Friday over at the Owl Light Network. They do amazing stuff too. We One of my personal favorites is Uncle Necro's Tomb of the Terrible, and um, a certain canine was on there, and so yeah, we were talking about what did we talk about? What did we talk about? Um, you know what? I forgot. Oh yeah, Creature Cabin. And if you want to check out what I thought about it, as well as everybody else that thought about it, check it out over at the All Light Network on YouTube, and you'll have a lot of fun with that. So, so yeah, and of course, Melly Playful and Tengu over on YouTube. If you like watching people play video games, then Melly Playful and Tengu are the ones for you. Check them out, and you'll have a good time watching them play your favorite video games, and have a lot of fun doing so as well too. So check it out over on YouTube. That's Melly Playful and Tengu. And this episode is brought to you by W Energy. What is W Energy? Certainly not this. But it is an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial colors, flavors, or dyes, and zero chances of you crashing. So if you don't want to be like me and yawning like a door right now, oh boy, and drinking this shit, then do the smart thing, and that's go to w.gg, where use that promo code right there that you see on your screen, Brill. Use that code at the checkout. You'll save 10% on your purchase. So anything at the store, in the marketplace, you can get that, and they got some really cool stuff as well too. So, and also some other offers that can even save you even more money. So check that out, and go to w.gg. Again, that promo code is Brill. You can use that at the checkout, and you'll save 10% on your purchase today. So don't want to miss out on this exclusive, once in a lifetime offer. So yeah. So, um, gotta get some other stuff out of the way. Um, season volume 4 of Love, Sex, and Robots is is um Love, Death, and Robots is out, and on Netflix. So check it out. I'm already 2 episodes behind before they it's a really good show. It's a really good show, and you definitely got to check. If you haven't checked that out, you got to. It's really really good. As a matter of fact, um, I don't want to really spoil anything. I don't really know if it's really a spoiler because they do show shorts. Um, but this one's actually really cool. Because the opening of Volume 4 is, if you are a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, they there's actually they do a marionette of one of their one of their hit songs, and make it look like they're performing at at an arena and everything. So it looks really really cool. And so yeah, the CGI on that is amazing. Not only to make them look like marionettes, but also the animation that they put on it too. It looks really really good. So I highly recommend that you watch that, at least that um that short, because they played the entire song, and it is phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. So yeah. Um. So yeah. Um. But yeah, that's love, death, and robots, and you definitely have to check that out. You really do. Um. If you haven't yet, you're missing out on some really really good um shorts and everything. So yeah. So yeah, that's my highly recommendation. I just love that show. I really do. I really do. Ever since I heard about it, like a long time ago, they've been, I was like, I can't wait till the next one. So not sure if they're gonna do a fifth one. So yeah, man, definitely check that out. Um, so yeah, I gotta catch up on my Andor season two. So I haven't. I know they fin. I think they finished it off already. So but yeah, um, yeah, I gotta catch up on Andor season two. Um, lot of twists and turns. Yeah, I gotta catch up on a lot of stuff. I gotta catch up on Family Guy. Um, what else do I gotta catch up on? I gotta get, like I said, I gotta catch up on a lot of things. So, oh yeah, before I forget, um, tomorrow we are not having um OG Wrestling Prime. We're doing that on Saturday, and we're preempting that on Saturday. Um, and do the review of um Saturday night's main event, and then on Sunday we're going to be reviewing um Double or Nothing for wrestling on Wrestling Prime Elite. So yeah, no show tomorrow. Um, but Saturday and Sunday are the days that I'm going to be doing them, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time with those. And I know Collision was on today, and I completely forgot about that. So yeah. um, Also, one quick thing, um, before we even talk about um Saturday night's main event, we got a huge discussion to talk about first in regards to WrestleMania 42, and so yeah, that's basically all the stuff that's coming up next on Saturday on the OG Wrestling Prime. So yeah. Oh boy, my nose is running. Is your nose running? It's my nose is running. My nose is running. Cut that. See, I hate this season. See, my sinuses have really been acting up lately. I was like, I was debating whether or not to do a show tonight, but I have to, because I'm not going to let sinuses get in the way of my fun. So yeah. um. So yeah. Some new um Game Boy titles have just popped up on excuse me, have just popped up on the um see. Um, so yeah. So the Game Boy. Um, there's four Game Boy games that came out today for the Nintendo and the Game Boy, um, Nintendo Switch Online, Game Boy Classics. Um, they are it is Survival Kids, Gradius, the Interstellar Assault, Kirby's Star Stacker, and the Sword. Um, the Sword of Hope. So yeah, those are the games that came out. So if you have Nintendo Switch Online, the expansion pack, you'll be able to play those right now. And let's see. Um, and Alarmo just got an update with some new skins. And so yeah. So if you have Alarmo, which I don't know if anybody would have that, but yeah. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Or um so yeah, a lot of crazy stuff. Uh so I don't know, man. Uh so yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Be safe also too. Memorial Day is coming up on this coming Monday, so yeah, everybody be safe out there. And yeah, if you're doing any grilling and things like that, but also don't forget to know why you're really uh, uh, honoring Memorial Day, and that's you know never forgetting the troops that sacrificed a lot for this country, and yeah, and you know pay your respects. Yeah, and I know I'll be visiting my grandfather's memorial plaque this weekend. As a matter of fact, I want to gotta make sure that it's kept well. Um, so yeah, he served in World War II. So, but yeah, I was like, you know, I miss the stories. I miss the stories that he would tell me about the war and everything like that. So yeah, it's really proud, really proud. And so yeah, he was my hero. Um, yeah, what else is going on? What else is going on before we talk about the animals of the world? Um, well, they got that Diddy trial, and you know, it's getting crazier and crazier, man. I'm telling you that you know did you know I mean I this is crazy, and you know even there's word coming out that there's even some stuff that has been leaked out that long time ago, Eminem once written a song, um, and kind of put Diddy on the spot, and he basically said, something about Diddy killing Biggie and Tupac, and some crazy shit, man, some crazy shit, and I mean, I would play it here, but I can't, so copyright, but I can talk about it, but I don't have all my notes together, so I can't, but I know it's out there. Um, so yeah, a lot of crazy stuff going on with this steady trial. It's getting crazy. So, um, well, the Menendez brothers, they were in talks of getting, probably getting released, and in light of the what happened to them a long time ago, with because if you already know the story, the Menendez brothers killed their parents, and they opened up and said that they were once abused and everything. So apparently that's not. Apparently they're not getting out. Um, I guess they're getting 50 more years, with the possibility of parole. And I forgot when their next parole hearing is going to come up. So, but yeah, um, I guess they're going to stay hmm, in jail for the rest of their lives, because I think they're already in their 50s already, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, and so yeah, very crazy stuff. Um, I've been meaning to talk about this too, about Kanye West, and hold on. So, yeah, about Kanye West, and so yeah, apparently he posted on his on X that he is no longer going to be a a um a Nazi lover. So yeah, um, he said he's retiring from being a Nazi, whatever the hell that means. So I guess he's retiring his anti-Semitism. So I mean, you still got other shit to wipe too, there, Kanye. So so I think you ought to get more TP. But yeah, 'cause he needs to retire from everything he does. So yeah, I got I don't know. It's been really crazy, and that he even posted a video. He even in his latest album, he opens about having relations with his cousin. Um, when his cousin was young, and we're talking minor. And I'm like, are you for real, Kanye? I mean, first of all, that's gross. Secondly, I, I don't know what's going on with him, but seriously, I mean, the more he keeps running his mouth and everything like that, the more his mom is rolling in that grave. I don't even think. I mean, she's rolling. I mean, his mom is rolling so much. It's like I don't even think he's still there. She's probably in the next plot over. No, that's kind of fucked up, but still, that's actually tame compared to what he's been saying and doing. Apparently, he's still with Bianca Censori because they were having an ice cream cone together in, I guess, in Italy or something like that, and she's you know wearing the stuff and everything. And and speaking of that, remember back in the I think it was at the Grammys where Bianca and Kanye showed up uninvited because they weren't, because Kanye wasn't nominated for anything, and so there was no reason for him to be there. Well, apparently, and that the whole thing sparked. I couldn't even show you the pic because because of what happened. She was like, and I mean, it was still looking hot and everything, but she was wearing this see-through dress, and it was when she had nothing underneath, so you could see everything. Well, apparently there is a new apparently just recently the the Grammy Commission, the music of the Grammy Commission says that they have to that they're dress codes, enforcing the dress code and everything like that because they don't want nothing like that ever to happen again. Because had they showed up um, in that ensemble, it would have been disastrous um, financially had that shown up on screen, and she would have, you know, it would have cost them a lot of money because, and plus FCC regulations, they would have been heavily violated, and so yeah, so there's going to be some strict dress code guidelines to follow, and if they don't, then uh, they're going to be kicked out, and that also includes if you're nominated for an award. So yeah, they're not fooling around with this one. Um, and speaking of award shows, um, the Oscars starting next year, they're going to be they're going to be doing the the uh, committee, the Oscar um, the Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences committee. Um, they're the ones that vote for um, who are picked to win the Oscars, and regardless of what category, Well, next year, starting next year for the upcoming Oscars, they are to those who are voting for the nominees for Best Picture have to watch every single movie that is nominated for Best Picture. So, from what I understand, there's 10 movies, so they have to have seen the movies because apparently word got out that the that these voters weren't even watching these films, and there's a little bit of backlash in saying that, oh, how is this movie, you know? So they are they have to at least watch the movie once. So they're going to be so the voting is going to take longer, but it'll still be in time to watch that. But they have to have seen the movie, and they have to see every movie that's nominated for Best Picture. So I kind of wish they would do that for every film that's nominated. So yeah, because I still say that Super Mario Brothers got robbed. Um, there's a lot of and even um, a lot of um, actors have been complaining on why um, even Scarlett Johansson even um, opened up about why the Avengers Endgame did not get a nominee because um, that was pretty much one of the best movies of that time, and it is kind of upsetting that a movie like that um came out, and it was so good. It made it was the highest grossing Marvel movie of all time. So yeah, how could you not at that time, how could you not pass that up? And and saying that yeah, that movie should have been nominated for an Oscar. And and that's the thing. That's the thing that bothers me too, is that why do these when a movie like that makes is the highest grossing film of the year, regardless of what it is. Why is it? Why is it that they get overlooked for an Oscar? I mean, if that's technically the highest grossing movie of all time, that should automatically automatically get an Oscar nod, regardless of what genre it is. I don't care. It could be a kids film. It could be a comedy. It could be a horror film. This new Final Destination movie is actually doing really well in the box office. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. And like and I'm pretty sure that that movie's not going to get an Oscar nod. I mean, come on now. I mean, they have so yeah, I really do think a lot of movies should never there's a lot of good movies that do well in the box office, and like a lot of people have seen, and they don't get the recognition that they deserve. Now, which leads me to understand, you know, is a Minecraft movie going to get um at least some Oscar nods, even at least for um best special effects? I don't even know. But I still say that the Super Mario Brothers movie got robbed. I still say that because they you know if they weren't gonna win an Oscar, that's fine. But you know at least get a nominee for best animated film, because I forgot who won that year, but I'm still upset by it. Oh yeah, I think it was Spider Man. They got the nominee, and I still say that it was BS because I mean a lot of people saw saw the Super Mario Brothers movie more than the it grossed over $1 billion. So yeah, worldwide, and I just still think that it was BS. So, and of course, Peaches, was a hit song too, and I'm still singing it. So, but I don't know. Oh boy, but yeah, that's what's going on with the Oscars, and yeah, um, I did talk about GTA 6 being delayed, and people are still getting flack, giving them shit over it, and I'm like, relax. I mean, relax. The game's gonna be good. I mean, come on. I mean, how? I'm like, seriously, how are you gonna follow? You have to top GTA 5, and there's only one way to do that: make a damn good game. There's even rumors that there's going to be that there may be a Red Dead 3 coming out. And I mean, if there is, there is. But you know what? If there is, if the rumors are true, they seriously need to, Rockstar really need to pay just as much attention as they do with the GTA franchise. I mean, I know that GTA is a very profitable franchise, and but still, Red Dead can get up there too because it's technically a GTA Western. So, you know, but really, you have, and and Red Dead 2 was actually really good as far as storytelling. That was really really good, and it was a really good. I just think that you guys should have did more to that game because I actually had a lot of fun with that game. So yeah. Um. So yeah. Oh, did I mention that Doom the Dark Ages? Yeah, Doom the Dark Ages. I think I brought up mentioned last week. It's actually a really good game. Check it out. Um, you can if you have an Xbox, you can play it. You can play it on the with Gamer Pass, and so yeah, definitely check that out. It's really really good. And so yeah, it's um a huge hit. Um, Newest update for um Forza Forza Horizon 5 came out, but it's actually they're allowing you to vote for your favorite, your favorite uh, you know updates and everything. This week is going to be the Midnight Pack that came out earlier this year, and which is a treat for me because I missed out on that because I didn't renew my subscription in time, so I kind of missed out on it. So yeah, um, so yeah, no word yet on as to when. I know this is I know I should be saving this one for Wrestling Prime, but I'm not going to. But we're still missing out on that celebrity guest. However, they have announced that an NBA player has been revealed. Um, let's see. chapter 2 of The Island is out now. Um, NBA player for the Indiana Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton um will be in the Dunk and Destruction pack coming soon, and which is going to feature uh, two wrestlers and three NBA players. And I'm kind of upset already. And I'm nothing against Tyrese Halliburton. I just kind of wish that it was you know Shaq, Dennis Rodman, and Karl Malone. I think that those would have been the better fit, and because at least these guys have been in the ring. Now, as far as Shaquille O'Neal goes, I don't think that that's possible because he's been hanging around AEW a lot lately. So yeah. Um, but as far as um, excuse me. But as far as uh, Rodman and Malone, I think that those will be a better fit too. Just saying. So, um, um, I mean, you know, I mean, the image of it, the image of him, um, is okay. Um, that's the image right there that we're seeing. Um, yeah, I mean, it's okay. Um, I guess I mean, this is just like I'm sure that it will look a lot better once it's actually released. So yeah, um, but yeah, I don't have a problem with it, and I really don't have a problem with it. Come to find out that he is a WWE a wrestling fan. So yeah, but still, I'm a wrestling fan. How come I'm not in the game? I guess I have to take matters into my own hands by putting Tom Dog into the game. I think so. I think that'll be great. Why not? So, um, so yeah. Um, and some new gear has arrived onto the island, which is called the Culture Kings gear, and it looks all right. I'm not going to show it. Um, you can also unlock Jean Paul Levesque in the World Tour location in Denver. So yeah, and you can also in the island you can also unlock the prime bottle. So yeah, yeah, you can wrestle as the prime bottle. Oh boy, Don't worry. I'm gonna make that outfit look better, and you're gonna see it when I do unlock it. I am gonna make a video of that. So I'm not gonna make a video on how to unlock it because it looks complicated from what I saw. So yeah. Um. So yeah. No word on any new locker room codes. So um. So yeah. No word yet. Because if there was, I would have made a whole different video. So let's see. Excuse me. Nope. Still got the same ones. I just feel that they're a little lackluster this year. But you know what's not lackluster? Talking about the animals. Yeah, I know. Um, um, okay, so if you had the time, and yes, I know it's almost quarter to one in the East Coast, but a friend of mine, as I mentioned before, she posted some videos on animal behavior, and one of the things that you should Google on your leisure is what does a no, what does a male giraffe know when it's time to mate with a female? So yeah, it's a mouthful. So here is the um, I'm not going to show you, but I am going to describe it. Um, so this is what it says according to Google. Male giraffes determine when to mate by tasting the urine of the female giraffes. So, using a Flyman response, I think that's what it's called. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Okay. Um, the Flyman response to detect pheromones that indicate that the female is an estrus and fertile. This process helps them assess the female's readiness to mate. Um, so the Flyman response is when a male giraffe detects pheromones in the female's urine. He curls his upper lip and inhales. It's a behavior called the Flyman response. This helps them process the scent and determine the female's reproductive status. So, yeah, that is what happens. So this goes on about the estrus detection. The Flamen response. It actually sounds like an old Jerry Lewis bit. Flamen. See, youngsters don't even know who Jerry Lewis is, but yeah. Google Jerry Lewis too, and you know what I'm talking about. But the Flamen response allows the male to identify estrus, or the period when the female is fertile and receptive to mating. Um, so this is where it gets gross. So I hope you didn't eat anything. So here we go. Nudging and urine collection. Before tasting the urine, male giraffes often nudge or kick the female to encourage urination. They then use their tongues to gather the urine and perform the Flamen response. So yeah, they really just get right up in there with that tongue. So yeah, they're like this, I think. Uh, this is a better one. So yeah, I guess they cup it. So this is this is the preparation now for mating when it comes to giraffes. And this is actually kind of funny. I started laughing when I read this. If the male detects the right chemical signals, he will then follow the female around. The thirst is real, folks. Sometimes for hours until she stands still, indicating she's ready to be mounted. Imagine this happens to actual human beings. Jesus Christ. So, giraffes can mate year round, but they tend to mate during the rainy season when food is more plentiful, according to a YouTube video. In general, so yeah, dominant males now. In general, older, larger males tend to mate more frequently, and they will often displace younger males in a herd. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's right. Yeah, it's like they cock block those young bloods out there. I love that. Oh man. Yeah, I'm looking at this video. That my God. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to take that chance. Jesus Christ. They really get up in there. Man, they are man, these giraffes are thirsty too. The male who would have thought that male giraffes were thirsty? But yeah, just imagine like, you know, human males acting like that. Thank God. I mean, that's crazy. All you have to do is just pee, all you have to it's like, ladies, all you have to do is like, pee on them. They'll follow you for they'll follow you for hours. Oh my God, that's too funny. That is too funny. So, um, do I have notifications? Oh, So, okay. So, this next one I'm going to talk about, and another one, and but it is it is rather interesting, and that is duck penises. So, yeah, this is actually kind of funny. So, yeah, this is actually kind of funny. So, um, so the anatomy of duck penises. So here we go. Duck penises are corkscrew shaped, pale, and tentacle like. They remain inside out and tucked away until needed, and can be whipped out with surprising speed. So, to give you a visual aid of what they're talking about, here's the duck, and the middle finger is going to be the penis. So, yeah. Duck penises vary in size depending on the species and environment. So, here are examples um, here are some examples of some ducks and what their penises look like. So, um, the lake duck holds the record for the largest avian penis, reaching to 42.5 centimeters when fully unwound, compared to a body length of 36 to 46 centimeters. Oh, so yeah, no picture of that, but I can't show you anyway. So sorry. The ruddy duck can grow penises up to 18 centimeters long, which is almost the length of their body. Other species may have penises less than 2 centimeters long. Tiny wieners. So, while we're at it, let's talk about the mating behaviors of the. Yeah. Okay. Um. So, yeah, this is coming from the BBC Science Focus, and so both male and female ducks have evolved bizarre genitals. So the duck penises are very strange. You may have read about them online or even seen pictures, and if so, you'll know that a drake's genitalia is the phallic shape you might expect, but in fact, it is corkscrew shaped. So, why do they have strange and how do they have sex? And how do they evolve? we asked all these questions to so so they asked so they asked the doctors and so in, in some species of ducks, the penis grows in breeding season and degenerates afterwards. The size that the penis grows depends on the environment. Research, researchers have found in 2017 that drakes that were surrounded by other males grew much longer penises. So so pretty much it's basically a dick size competition. So so my duck dick is bigger than your duck dick in the duck world, of course. So yeah. Um, um, so yeah, the drakes that were surrounded by other males grew much longer penises than those that lived with in a pair with a female. Some even grew as long as 18 centimeters. This species, the reddy duck, has a total body length of only 39 centimeters. The lake duck, as we just talked about, um, a species from South America, holds the record for the world's longest avian penis, and the the longest penis in relation to the body length of any vertebrate. The record holder is a specimen from Argentina at 42.5 centimeters long when fully unwound, compared to an average body length of 36 to 46 centimeters. For comparison, the average human erect. So yeah, this is interesting. So the average human erect penis is between 13 to 18 centimeters to which is 5 to 7 inches. So yeah. So so you ladies out there, if you want a well hung man, don't make sure that man does not say that he's hung like a horse. But yeah, if he's hung like a duck, then yeah. um so yeah, the Guinness World Records describes the lake duck's penis as having spines around the base and a soft brush-like tip. Ow. Uh, okay, so yeah. Duck vaginas are also corkscrew shaped, but turning in the opposite direction to the duck penis. They are like a labyrinth. The entrance has several blind pouches, followed by a series of narrow spirals. So, okay, get ready for this now. How do ducks have sex? So, this doctor says quickly. The male penis everts, becomes erect, and ejaculates in a third of a second. So, yeah, yeah, get yourself a man who is hung like a duck but can last a long, long time. So, brief cloacal contact is required to insemination. So, if you really want to see, here's okay. I I have now sparked interest. Okay. Okay. I kind of not wish I saw that video, but now I just kind of one up my friend about the mating rituals of a duck. So yeah, now it's on my YouTube feed. Now it's in my YouTube watch history. Oh boy. So, duck's bizarre genitalia is a result of a sexual arms race. Forced mating is forced mating is common among ducks, so while males' long, flexible penis increase their chances of successfully fertilizing a female, the female's anti-clockwise vaginas give them a level of control. Those complex structures prevent full eversion of the penis of unwanted males, so their sperm ends up closer to the cloacal entrance where the females can get rid of it more easy. Okay. However, if the female wants to mate with a certain male, she can relax her cloacal muscles and allow for easier access. Who would have thought? Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's see what the okay. So now I see what a duck vagina looks like. Okay. Now I kind of wish I didn't. And it is gross. Oh boy, thank God I did not eat anything. But yeah. Yes, sir. Sir. So I think we got time for one more. And this one's kind of funny. I have to turn the volume up for this one because this last one is basically kind of funny. And that is, what does a turtle sound like when it orgasms? So yeah, you put that in the search engine, and that's what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear in full detail of what the turtle orgasm sounds like. No bullshit. This is what a turtle sounds like. Sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks having sex. Notice how the throat opens up like a vagina. So yeah. Oh, there's a remix. So yeah, that is what a turtle sounds like when it orgasms. So this is okay. So yeah, that's what the turtle sounds like when they're having sex or when they orgasm. So yeah, not lying. And now that's on my my watch history. Now you're not gonna get that out of your head now because I just put that in your head. Jesus. And is it creepy that I can actually sound like that? Thank God that that's not what I sound like when I do have an orgasm. I sound like this. Ugh. I orgasm like I take a shit. That's what I do. I orgasm like I take a shit. That's right. Maybe even more if actually no, I don't sound like that when I take a shit. No, that's not what I mean. I sound like I'm a porn. Like I sound like I'm making a porno. So yeah, if I'm really into it, then yeah, I sound like I'm in a porno. But speaking of taking a shit, that's what I got to do. So I'm going to call in the night here because I think I just grossed out everybody, which is why I'm not getting any viewers. But yeah, I just thought it was some very fun educational stuff that I wanted to bring on to everybody, which was Channel X worthy, right up my alley. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and so yeah, um, be sure to follow me on Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below. Um, Not going to be animal stuff, but um, let's see. Um, I don't know. I don't know what would be a good um topic to talk about. Um, Shit, I don't have a good time. Oh yeah, did you? Oh yeah, I got to go one. Did you play Doom: The Dark Ages yet? So let us know in the comment section down below. And if you did, what did you think of it? So yeah, leave your own little review on the comment section down below, and ringy dingy that bell to stay notified on what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for us small streamers like myself, and we will love you forever. We will love you more than the animal kingdom loves their mates. And so yeah, um, but yeah, show us that love by doing the most important thing that you could do for us small streamers like myself, and that is face hug that subscribe button. We will see you all here again next week, same Tom Dog time, same Tom Dog channel X. And so yeah, um, next week I'm not sure what I'm gonna be talking about. Anything can happen between now and then. Um, but also too, um, um, don't forget this Saturday will be the original Wrestling Prime, where we talk about Saturday night's main event. Going to do a little review on that, what I thought about it. Um, so yeah, and some other news as well too. And then on Sunday we're going to be doing Wrestling Prime Elite. We be talking about? I will be giving my review of AEW Double or Nothing. So be on the lookout for that. And plus, also I got some more reviews to some product reviews to do as well too. So be on the lookout for that. Um, Already got some good responses for the some good feedback when it comes to the um, Reese's peanut butter and jelly. So yeah, check that out. It's on the channel right now. And so yeah, be on the lookout for some other reviews coming up real soon. So but yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night, everybody, and have a good night, everybody. Take care.